Welcome to African Tales by Oge. In the village of Obeleke, where even mosquitoes respected village elders and goats minded their business better than humans, lived a palm wine tapper named Okoli and his wife Adora. They were not rich, but they had something more complicated: twin daughters who were totally opposite, like pounded yam and beans. Chika, the first twin, was born with face clenched like she came into the world ready to fight, tomboy to the core. She wore trousers tied with rope, climbed mango trees for fun. Her mouth, sharp like broken bottle. If you annoy Chika, she will insult you so well you start questioning your lineage. She didn't care who you were, adult, child, or ghost. Wrong is wrong, and she will tell you straight. Her twin, Norma, was the opposite. Beautiful like fresh jollof rice, soft like freshly boiled yam. She walked as if the ground was made of glass, always smelling like coconut cream, and was obsessed with her skin, like she was preparing for Miss World. She couldn't carry bucket, cut grass, or even chase chicken. Her job was to sit pretty, oil her hair, paint her nails, collect compliments, and flirt with boys who brought her gifts. And they did, in droves. She was so girly. She used to scream whenever she saw a lizard. And Chika would shout. So this small lizard you dey fear, e go soon marry you. Though they were different, they loved each other. Chika was Norma's bodyguard. She protects Norma like Rapper protects Akara. Anyone who flirted and got too close was dwelt with. Once a boy tapped Norma's waist during moonlight dance, and Chika chased him across the village with a pistol, shouting, "You want press breast wey no belong to you." One hot Tuesday, news spread like wildfire that the prince has returned from the city. Prince Emeka, fresh, tall, polished, with an accent that could melt butter. All the girls in Obeleke began dressing like slay queens, walking past the palace like UPS delivery workers. Emeka reconnected with his childhood friend, Uche. Uche was a local guy who knew every shortcut and compound in the village. One day, Emeka said to him, "Bro, I'm tired of this palace life. Take me to where real people hustle. I want to see life in the village." So, they went to the village market, a chaotic place where chickens wore confusion, women shouted like they were calling lost spirits, and traders used their children's school fees as last price. That's where Emeka saw her, Chika. She was dragging a sack of firewood like she was carrying sin from the village shrine. Her face was set, fierce, focused, and fully ready to conquer the day's hustle. Suddenly, a big woman in a very heavy wrapper and gilly that looked like a satellite dish approached and asked, "Please, who can help me clear bush behind my house? I'll pay." Before the woman even blinked, Chika and Uche rushed forward. "Aunty na me, I go run am for you," Chika said. "No, madam, choose me. I go clear bush sharp sharp," Uche said. They started shouting at each other. Uche said, "Madam, I was here first." Chika clapped. "Uche shift. You dey clear bush with your mouth, abi you with your skinny hands?" Uche eased. "Your mouth na your only certificate." The crowd laughed. Emeka tried to calm them down. "Please, please, you both can do it together. There is no need to fight." Chika spun. "See this one. Who dey talk? Oga, if I tear slap give you, even your accent go relocate." Emeka blinked. This girl just verbally slammed him into silence. And that was just the beginning. From that day, Emeka started following Uche to the market more frequently. Not for vegetables, but for fire-mouthed Chika. He admired how real, raw, and fearless she was. She didn't even know who he was. And he didn't even bother to tell her. He loved being treated like a normal person. After market hustle, they will go to the riverside with Uche to catch fish. Chika, she will always claim to be a local fish whisperer. Emeka, no worry. I go show you today say fish dey respect me. She will always brag. Then she will dip her hand in the water dramatically, make fish sound, and then she will come out with an empty hand. Uche will always say, Chika, now fish you dey call abi na spirit? And Chika will always answer, na your papa spirit I dey call. One day, Chika chased the fish and fell inside the water. Emeka jumped in to help her. She came out, drenched and laughing. Abeg make una no laugh me. Dat fish no get respect. Other days, they will roast corn. She mocked him, Emeka, for not knowing how to turn it properly. See as you dey twist the corn like say you dey do ballroom dance. He will smile, confused but in love. Their bond grew. She called him city boy. He called her Madam Fire. Back at home, Norma was very busy spreading rumors. The prince is always passing near our house. I think he likes me. In fact, I think he's in love with me. She will always boast. She didn't even see him, but she has already picked wedding colors, orange and gold. One day, everything changed. Emeka's parents called for a royal introduction. It was time for the prince to meet the girl they had chosen for him. And that was Norma. The queen wanted her son to meet his future wife, Norma. Calm, educated, and beautiful. Excited, Norma wore her best lace and painted her face like a Nollywood ghost bride. Chika dragged along reluctantly, wore her regular jeans and shirt, carried sachet water, and entered the palace like she owned it. When she saw Emeka sitting in the royal throne, she shouted, "Wait oh! Na you, Emeka! You this fine boy wey dey form poor man for market. So na you be prince. Chai, wetin person no go see." The queen gasped. Who is this? Who is this wild creature? Is this how you behave in public? Chika hissed. Auntie, you no go like me and I no go blame you. But I no come here come collect insult. Na by mistake I use enter here sef. Chika walked out of the palace. She got home and for the first time in a long time, she cried in her bed. When they returned home, Norma transformed into Jezebel 2.0. You want to snatch my husband? Prince Emeka is mine. For your information. She poured water on Chika's head and shouted, if you touch that guy again, if you touch my husband, I will poison your okra soup. From that day, Norma turned into a full-blown witch without broom, fighting, shouting, and even threatening to kill Chika. But Chika was not having it. She continued with her hustle in the market, frowning at tomatoes like they owe her money. She completely ignored Uche and Emeka anytime they show up, as if they were invisible spirits passing by. She was so mad. No, she was boiling. How could Emeka keep such a big secret from me? She thought. At this time, she thought he was just an ordinary guy, with a charming smile and a love for roasted corn, not knowing he was the actual prince of the village. Can you imagine? Now, just as she was finally realizing she had fallen in love for him, drama entered stage left. Her own sister, Norma, started acting like she was auditioning for Sister versus Sister, Love and War. The same Norma that Chika protected all her life since they were kids is now the one giving her serious competition all because of Emeka. Chika doesn't even know what hurt more. Is it the heartbreak or betrayal from family-size emotional damage? Meanwhile, the king and the queen sat Emeka down. Look, the queen said, you see that Chika girl? She's not queen material. She's dressed like mechanic. She climbs trees. She fights in public. You can clearly see that that girl is not fit for royalty. So, it is wise for you to leave her and focus on somebody that is fit for royalty. Or do you want to disgrace royalty? Mama is the one. Fine girl, calm, educated, beautiful, asanwa. That girl is fit for royalty, not that one that is walking up and down as if she does not have sense. Emeka refused. He ignored them and insisted that it was Chika that he wants to marry. The king and queen were furious, but they had a different plan. A different plan. One day, the queen called Chika privately. My dear, she said, I'll give you money, big money. I want you to go to the city, start life afresh, leave our son. Let your sister marry him. You know you don't belong here. You know you are not royal. You are not fit to be a queen. Just go, start life. Chika was surprised, but she replied, una dey craze. If na poverty be disease, na prescription no go work for me. I'm not going anywhere, and I don't need your money. In fact, carry your son, chop am like puff puff. I no want. Norma heard about it and came that night whispering sweet wickedness. Sister, take the money. Let me marry him. You are just a village fighter, and you know you're not fit for royalty. Chika stared at her and replied, no be everything wey dey shine be husband. But then she broke and tears flowed. Norma didn't care. She started visiting the palace with food, hot jollof rice, goat meat, even snails. But Emeka ignored her like she was heir. One day, Emeka went to the market to visit Chika. I love you, he said. And it's you I want to spend the rest of my life with. And Chika in tears whispered, go and marry your beauty queen. Your parents offered me money, just to disappear. I no be queen, I no fine. I get bad mouth. I be village girl who is not fit for royalty. So please go and leave me alone. Emeka lost it, stormed back to the palace. He shouted at his parents, why would you insult the woman I love? She's real, she's strong, she's everything I want. You try to buy her off. Why? He vanished from the palace. 3 days, no trace. The queen cried. The king summoned elders. Then they called Chika, and she came. The king begged her, please, help us find him. You're the only one that he listens to. Please. She knew where he was. She knew, by the river, their usual spot. Chika went to their secret spot by the river, where they used to roast corn. There he was, sitting alone, lost in thought. She sat beside him. I miss you, she whispered. I miss you even more, he replied. They hugged. They both went to the palace. The queen fell to her knee on seeing them. Please, my son. But Emeka said, and this time he spoke with fire. No, I chose Chika. Not because she's perfect, but because she's real. And I want real. I don't want beauty. I want truth. I don't want silence. I want thunder and laughter. I don't want fake queen. I want Chika. You have to give us your blessings. The king nodded. If that's your heart desire, then let it be. Norma walked over, tears in her eyes. I'm sorry, sister. I'm sorry. I let jealousy blind me. But now I see what love really looks like. Chika smiled. No problem. Just no pour me water again, no. I beg. Both of them laughed and they hugged. A week later, the wedding was massive. Even the goats tied wrapper. Chika entered with a gown and sneakers. The MC shouted, "All hail her royal highness, Queen Wahala, one of Obeleke." And the crowd screamed. From village tomboy to queen, Chika did not change to become accepted. She was accepted because she refused to change. And that was how love and madness danced together to the sound of talking drums. If you're loving the drama, the twist, and the gbos of this story, don't forget to subscribe, like, drop a comment, and turn on your post notification bell so you never miss out on any episode. Follow for more juicy tales.